Hey, Sarah Silverman. It's a fan video. I'm your biggest fan. I don't know. I don't know if I'm your biggest fan. There's my cat. My cat just ran out the door. I got like a 3-month-old cat. She just ran the fuck out the door. Full leash and harness. I don't even know. I tried to take her out for a little walk. She went psycho. I don't know if she's ever coming back. I just saw her appear in the window. I'm exhausted. I really hope she comes home. I just lost my previous cat. Terrible cat owner, apparently. I just keep letting him out into the night, and there's raccoons and cars and carnage and sadists, psychopaths, those weird people that, I don't know, farm animals. There's a lot of dog thieving going on in Vancouver right now. A lot of people have their dogs stolen. I heard from this one girl who found her dog that they're being shipped up to Ontario or Alberta. I think it's Alberta, actually. Alberta. And they're going to Edmonton. They're going to the dog fights. They're making these dogs fights. People are kidnapping people's dogs. That's fucking depressing. How fucking depressing is that? But good news. I mean, she got her dog back. She found this girl's mother down the line. Said, hey, I think this is your dog. You can get your dog back. We'll ship her back before she has to fight. Some of the dogs have to fight, and they were just regular dogs, and they didn't want to fight. I don't know what they do to make them have to want to fight. It's probably pretty bad. Pretty bleak and depressing when you hang out with me, Sarah Silverman. My name's Tukanawa. I got schizophrenia. I got that going on. I hear voices all the fucking time. All the time. And I've been listening to your podcast all night. And it's a whole lot of you talking, but I really fucking love how I loved hearing you think through the defund the police, abolish the police process in your mind and the conclusion that you came to. I've come to very similar conclusions and have had a lot of similar struggles with my own beliefs. And I mean, I'm just a white girl, so what does my fucking vote matter? But like, who cares, right? But I've been rumbled up by the police. I had a cop put his foot on the back of my neck one time and tell me he didn't have feelings when I told him that he was hurting my neck. The thought that comes to my mind is the word sociopath. Violent, angry sociopath bullies are the police right now. It seems, seemingly. I mean, there's a lot of people getting beaten up and killed. I live in a neighborhood. I shouldn't say I live in a neighborhood. I work in a neighborhood. I know a neighborhood near where I live. I live in a pretty fancy neighborhood. Don't you worry about where I live, but it's a pretty posh one. I live in a little basement suite with, I don't know if I catch her on camera, this one. Got 4 rats and a cat running around. But there's a neighborhood not too far from here called the Downtown East Side. It is North America's drug hole. I don't know what you got in the States. I guess it's the equivalent to your Bronx or Detroit. I've heard is pretty rough. It's where there's a lot of poverty and drug abuse, substance issues, mental health issues, people who have been released from care homes because the government cut their funding and they are left to fend for themselves, save for the few do-good fucking idiots like me who try to help not every day. I work 4 days a week. I got mouths to feed. It's a rat, not a mouse. You ever call a rat a mouse? They get furious. They don't give a shit. Watch, I'll call this rat a mouse. Hey rat, you're a mouse. What do you think of that? She's walked away. She's ready to show. That's how she handles her situations. It's the way I like to see things. So, DMT catches your interest, does it? Because the fact that you were talking about DMT caught my interest. I want to say I know someone who cooks that shit at home, and there's no cooking involved. You boil some water. It's just some bark. It's just some tree bark a little bit of soap, scrub it up, eyedropper it out. Beautiful crystals form in your baking dish in the morning. Overnight spirit molecule. It's a hell of a trip. It's a beautiful experience. The very first time I tried it, I started weeping almost from the joy and the beauty that I was experiencing as this like jellyfish like ethereal celestial being of some kind of digital jellyfish LED light strand glowing godlike combination of all these ideas in my head wandered towards me and told me it was going to touch me right here, and it did. And I felt love. I just felt love from the universe. There was a sensation that I've kind of forgotten, but I can't forget, if that makes sense. I just remember it. It told me to breathe. I practice a lot of yoga. I gotta calm my breathing. I smoke way too much. I'm trying to quit smoking. I'm always trying to quit smoking. Silverman, you should have a guest host on your show. Tukanawa. Invite Tukanawa on your show. I'll bring the Tookies. They're the voices that talk to me, and they say some pretty fucking outrageous things sometimes. Personally, I find it a little blasphemous and offensive, some of the things they say. There are some things they've said that to this day I will never repeat out loud, but I've let myself say to others, I've told people what they told me, and the looks on their faces makes me feel like I did something wrong. I'm just the channel, man. I'm just the connector. I'm just the conduit. I don't know what this shit is, but they pump me full of psychiatric meds and my mood is better. I'm in a better mood. I don't rage out anymore. But I also kind of yoga my way out of that. Anyways, this video is long. If you're still listening, then I'm very grateful for that. I'd like to talk to you. Hey, big celebrity. Talk to me, some schizophrenic drug user on the internet. Well, how now? However in the world would America take that? Stranger things have happened.